I identify so
Hey,
hard.
what is that next to Psyduck?
Oh, does it have a switch on the bottom? Is it that one that goes? Wah, wah, wah?
Does it?
No.
This is Ramus.
This is all live, by the way.
This is Chinese
Yes.
Ramus.
That's how we started the stream.
It's
I
not
just
some.
approve of that.
It's not a little glass of whiskey or apple juice.
Gee, I wonder.
I'll never tell.
Some people just really want a small amount of apple juice to sip on.
I disagree with that.
I have to. Apple juice.
Yeah, Davey wants a lot of apple juice.
Yeah, he drinks it by the gallon.
David
myself
Apple
up.
Juice is what they call me.
Also,
How many juice packs do you go through, Davey?
None. I use Capri Sun.
Did you say
Not
a
a juice
Davey?
pack.
Also, here's the anti-sponsor video. This MXKD cocktail, like Long Island iced tea stuff. Never buy it.
Is it bad?
Is it yucky?
Pretty gross.
Hmm.
Is that our sponsor or anti-sponsor?
Anti-sponsor for today.
Right, we'll bring
Yes,
them
it's
up
gonna be
after
our
this
thing. We're gonna have
terrible.
anti-sponsors. We're just gonna shit on brands in between the game.
Yeah.
Awful drink brought to you by.
Who did that goof? Was that
No.
a Harmontown thing? They were like talking shit about Nike until Adidas or like just like hold hostage but with like terrible spots.
So first off and foremost, as we get started here, Mumluk, as we last established, when you came back through the portal, you stumbled in, you heard some yelling in a language that you don't know, and then go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, that's just not my strong suit at all. We'll see what happens.
Be wise, Mum.
Be wise, idiot sword man.
Also, I still can't see.
Yeah, that'll happen for a little bit.
All right, well, that could be worse, I guess.
Yeah, so as you come through the portal, you feel like you just woken up from like a long sleep, and like memories of the Feywild are with you, but it all feels kind of hazy.
That makes
like when you
sense.
first wake up from a dream and you can like still remember it, kinda, and it's like, oh, not good.
Yeah, he's able to pick up some details, but like you're kind of losing some of it. But you remember like the important things at least.
Mm.
Who's coming through next?
I'm pretty sure it was Sylvester.
Oh, was I asleep? I don't know. Huh. Where's everybody?
I think it was Momluk, Sylvester, Gerbo, and Eleanor. And then Val.
I miss the precious simplicity of my giant idiot sword boy.
Oh, Sylvester's coming through next.
Not having to manage any spells at all.
I think we established an order. For the life of me, it escapes me.
Well,
I think that's how.
by the look of it, by the icons that I have here, Sylvester is next, so we're gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Sylvester comes through next.
Oh, that's right. I light a torch.
What do you have a? Well, I guess yeah, you have a torch lit
vision.
as you have dark vision as you come through. Okay.
Yeah.
And as you come through, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, will do. I've got a button right there to do that.
I've got a button.
Okay. As you come out of the portal, you also feel like you just woke up. However, you can't really remember of anything of where you just came from. And from where you're standing right now, you see Mamluk,
Hmm.
and then you also see what appears to be two like figures standing at the other end of the hallway there, or other end of the room, that are like yelling and pointing and wielding weapons.
Oh, cool. Can I act or do I?
Yeah, I mean, Mamluk, what do you do first? Because you're in the dark, basically.
Is there any way I can produce light quickly? With my torch?
Make a survival check to see if you can like light a torch in the dark.
Okay. Because I do have torches.
Mhm.
Come on.
Okay. Having experience in situations where you're like panicking in the dark and you need to light quickly, you have a system down for lighting, a fire really fast and getting a stick on fire.
I do carry oil with me. If that helps, I don't know if that
And the bright light as it comes on, you see the figures like suddenly kind of like cover their eyes as the light comes on all of a sudden as you light a torch and you can see them standing there. Gerbo's coming through next.
Is that like when you smash a flame butterfly against a torch in Dark Souls 2?
Exactly, exactly like that.
Wow, cool guys.
It's cool. I like that.
Gerbo, your turn. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. Coming on through, you have a pretty decent memory of everything that happened in the Feywild. It's a little hazy as you're coming through, but yeah, you're still able to recall everything important that happened while you were there. Sylvester, what do you do?
Oh, I don't have control over this token, apparently.
No?
Oh, wait, no, I'm on the measuring tool. No, we're good.
They're shouting in Sylvan, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. Huh. Hello. Do you speak the common tongue?
Yeah. As you're looking at them, they don't look too happy to see you as they're holding their weaponry, and it's not too long after you ask that question that the door swivels open. And so one of the figures here is like really kind of tall and slender and has a similar feature to an elf, but like a lot of their faces kind of covered by their hood and cloak. The other figure is a lot more squat and kind of bent over. You can see that they have like a really kind of like, they have crooked teeth and a big nose and really like weird eyebrows. And then another one of the like taller, slender figures walks into the room. And you think there's another following behind them as they seem to be kind of fanning out around you guys.
Is that a hood what they're wearing? The three lookalike ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
These must be the Falmer.
All right. Coming on through next is Eleanor. No wisdom saving throw needed.
Ooh, good. That's my worst skill.
That makes sense.
Nice. Dude burned.
Nice.
Turbo, what do you do?
I jump back and I throw my bow. I just ready in action in case any of them turns hostile. I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Great for diplomacy, but okay.
That's your job.
All right. Let's see here.
And I can act, I assume, right? That's after Val goes through?
Yeah.
Right.
Sylvester, they seem to be, as they're fanning out, they're like pulling out their, what appear to be scimitars.
All right.
And they're kind of surrounding you guys.
Yeah, there we go. That's good fan art. Thank you.
Aw,
Nice.
that's really good.
Oh, what? What happened?
There he is.
Ooh.
Knuckle cracker chat.
In order
Dark
of the boy. The spam boy.
Maps.
All right, and lastly, Val, make a wisdom saving throw.
Luckily, Val, much like myself, is very wise.
Valuable.
Valuable.
Okay,
Jesus.
you have pretty clear recollection of everything that happened in the Feywild.
Oh no! Wow, I
She's
forgot.
like
Angry.
Fey wise, dude.
The only one who actually like forgot everything was Sylvester.
Sylvester just
I forgot how badly Val was doing. Jesus.
Does that mean Sylvester just doesn't know why I'm in love with Gerbo now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
That's perfect. That's like that's so good.
All right, Val, you come on through, and you feel like you just kind of woke up, but yeah, you're a very lucid dreamer, I guess. You still remember everything that happened. And Eleanor, you have a chance to act.
I
The
want
creatures
to.
talking to each other in Elven, and say, "What do we do with them?" And another one says, "Wait for the others."
Eleanor walks to past Mamluk a little bit. We don't need to wait for others. We're very friendly. Hello, and then she says hello in Sylvan also, and then Common, and then Dragon as well. She says all the languages.
The ones in the room seem to like trade glances amongst each other, but none of them seem to respond to you after you like speak to them in Sylvan.
No, I said that in Elvish, but then I went through all the hellos and all the other languages.
Did Val teach you how to say it in Dragon, or did she already know?
Eleanor knows Dragon, yo.
Feeling very insecure at all these languages being spoken, Mamluk just kind of like pulls his sword out and puts it down in front of him, in like a very defensive stance. Like, I mean, I am carrying a sword, just so you guys know.
Yeah, like have fun with your languages. I have a sword.
So you actually like brandishing your sword in front of you, or
I'm brandishing my sword, not entirely threateningly, just kind of like entertaining. Like I'm not like about to swing, but I am like holding it out, like
He does have a sword on him.
Yeah.
Okay. So they all kind of look at each other as you speak to them in Elvish, and then you start going through all the different hellos you know.
Right.
As they're all looking towards each other, one in the middle here that comes in last seems to walk in and says, "Ah, you must be the desecrators of our tomb." Speaking in Elvish.
Okay. She gasps a little bit. Oh, this is your tomb. Oh, with the urn issue earlier, we were looking for someone to tell about that. Oh, we're so sorry. If there's anything we can do to help.
Customer service.
Yeah.
HR.
Well then, if you are sorry, then you can compensate us for all the damages you've caused and return any items that you stole.
Did we steal any items?
Eleanor's the only one that understands this, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Eleanor, hearing that, takes out the broken statue that she once threw at Sylvester.
Okay.
Oh, well.
You still have that?
Yeah, I picked it up after throwing it. You would throw it again, but didn't have an option.
Good thing we didn't leave it in there, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well,
Eleanor
go
takes
get
out
it.
the statue and kind of extends her hand. I took this. And then she pulls out the potion. I drank. Wait, I wouldn't know that was taken from here, would I?
I don't know. Would you?
I don't think so, or I would have
Probably not.
recognized
It's
it. I think.
got handed a suspicious thing.
Yeah, so I guess all I pull out is the statue.
Does Sylvester even remember giving that to you? Probably not.
No. So yeah, I pull out the statue. I believe this is all we took. Oh yeah, no, this is all we took. And she kind of extends the statue out, and you're more than happy to take it.
Out of character, there is also a ring and the potion, as you mentioned.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. Also, we fucked up their like gigantic painting whenever you dropped it on me. So
there's a damaged painting. It probably starts like itemizing everything. Basically, it's like it was a emerald necklace that you stole from one of our guardians. There was a obsidian dagger, a ritual mask, and a painting that was utterly destroyed.
Huh. Well,
Gerbo, by the way, is just looking at Eleanor. He's just kind of wondering. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And they're demanding like comparable tribute for the damages caused.
So wait, is Gerbo looking at Eleanor?
Yeah, they're all speaking in Elvish.
Right, but Eleanor kind of looks back at Gerbo, who's looking at her.
No,
She
he's looking at the
blushes a bit.
statue.
Oh, never mind. So you want compensation? That's very interesting. What are you looking for? Let us ask.
Well, blood, servitude, gold. What do you have to offer?
I don't think we have either of those things. Actually, we were actually out there trying to fight the Hag Queen. A few other things.
The Hag Queen. You mean the servant of the Winter Queen? You are against our queen?
No, Eleanor
You said too much, didn't you, huh?
No, I didn't. Don't worry about
Didn't you
it.
say too much? You said too much.
Eleanor sighs and then kind of like puts her hands on her hips and, okay, this is a long story. Okay, I got a seed in me, turning me into a green thing. We went there to fight her originally to cure me. Then she offered us a deal. Well, the Witch King offered me Witch Queen, Summer Queen, Winter Queen. Whoever it was.
No, just give them money.
This up.
Big lady, big winter lady. She told me that I had to go get a hair, I believe, from the Elfin Queen, and that's what we're going to go do now.
Make persuasion check.
Okay.
Jesus. Man, if you can do this, man. Yeah.
Oh, what did I say?
They all kind of look at each other and speak to you in Elvish and say, "Well, if you are acting on behalf of the Winter Queen, then you are free to go. However, the others here still owe us compensation."
No, they're helping me. We're a group.
Listen. What are they saying? They look at me and they're talking, but I don't know what they're saying. What are they saying?
Eleanor says in common, calm down.
You see one of the hunched over ones. They point at like Mamluk, and in Elvish says, "I like that one's feet."
Why are they pointing at my feet? What?
Another one points. Another one looks at him and says, "Slurp, slurp."
No.
Oh no!
Why is he licking his lips? That's not good. I don't like that.
Okay, ma'am, look, do not be rude. We're having a conversation, first of all. So control yourself. Secondly, and she says this in Elvish to others, they are coming with me. They are helping me serve the Winter Queen. We may come back and give compensation, maybe even on behalf of her.
What about their legs? I don't need those.
You said that in common to Mamluk?
No, I said all of that in Elven. The second part was all in Elven to the thingies.
I say, okay. They say, "You seem to be the only true servant of the Summer Queen, or the Winter Queen."
You can't even get it straight.
It's in weeks.
No, I meant them. Like in character, yeah, no.
Yeah, right. Of the Winter Queen. You may go. However, they seem to be untouched.
What? They're untouched. Don't you see the sickness on them from the fairies we fought? They've been plenty touched. I need them. You can't just allow me to go and not them.
Then, before you leave, we will still require compensation then.
Eleanor sighs. Okay, okay, well.
Mamluk reaches into Nikobar's inventory and pulls out the emerald necklace.
Okay, so how much money do you want? Because the other two things are unreasonable.
One of them pulls out an abacus.
Eleanor just like slaps her forehead. Oh my god.
Let's start with that one.
Looks like it's going to be about 2,000 gold in damages.
Do you mean more than
How
it would
much
take?
of that is the
painting? Eleanor says, that's ridiculous. That's over the cost of a kingdom. What? Do you idiots know math? And she does say that.
As they look towards you, they say, they kind of like look at you and scoff. And says,
"We are not the ones that desecrate the sacred places of other people.
You might be a servant of our queen,
but you should know that servants of the Winter Queen, she lets them fend for themselves."
Do these appear to be like less intelligent elves, or do they appear to be like about the same as like regular like high elves?
Looking over them, they seem a lot like gaunter than most elves that you've seen.
Are they drow?
No, these are definitely not drow.
Are they like just kind of like nerds?
Tasty nerd elves.
That's a good question.
Make a history check, like a memory recollection check.
I can't read. This is not good. I can't read.
Nerd into these ones.
I can't read.
Well, I can't read. Oh yeah, I'm not very intelligent.
Well, all right.
I'm not very intelligent.
That adds up.
Okay.
I didn't do too bad.
Val, you actually do remember as you were first coming through here, and like before you came through in the first place, you speak to the spirit of the treant. You know these to be Darklings.
Okay.
You have a vague recollection of the like history that was told about them, where they were betrayed by the Summer Queen and only found like their place with the Winter Queen, and now serve them and all that.
Oh shit! Out of character, I have one of their masks.
Ooh. Eleanor asks, so can you speak to my friends in common instead of just me?
I have a lot of things to do, but I'm not saying shit.
They look at each other's and say, one of them says,
We do not know the language of this land.
Eleanor sighs. Okay, I'll ask them if they have money. Then she turns and says, hey, these assholes want money. Do we want to kill them or what?
Let's watch their language.
I've had it today with this.
Assholes.
I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah. So, did we kill the hag? What's up?
Sylvester, now is not the time.
Sylvester, hush. What do they want? Money? I've got this. And she reaches into her bag and she pulls out a stunning, beautiful emerald bead.
Where'd you get that?
Eleanor. Oh, it's just one of her shitty little trinkets.
It's a class. It's not actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's really pretty. She hands that to Eleanor, like, tell him to keep the change.
Okay, they want 2,000 gold. So does anyone have any ideas?
I look into my gold purse and I kind of just like say, I'm not giving you shit. Nah. Look at it.
Does anyone know what they are?
On what grounds?
On the grounds of us breaking their urns and their paintings. Or rather, I should say you breaking their urns and their paintings. This is theirs. Or was theirs.
Gold. That's a joke, right?
No, it's not a joke. They're idiots.
Jimmy, is it possible for me to recall the Darkling mask and see if it matches their attire in any way?
Yeah, looking over it, it seems to be their aesthetic.
I kind of toss the Darkling mask on the ground in front of them, in front of the main one. It seems.
One of the more hunched over ones look excitedly, grabs it really fast, picks it up, and then takes it back over here.
How much do they want now? That must have been what, like 200 gold?
Doesn't make a difference. Does anyone know what these are? I'll talk to them in a second.
What these?
Weren't you the one that originally recalled the history of these guys?
I probably would just know, right? Because I did. Yeah, I'm the one who read their stuff and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I just know then.
Come on, Davey.
All right, Eleanor turns to them and says in Elvish, "Okay, if you want us to deal with the Summer Queen like we're trying to, then you'll let us go. We're going to get one of the hairs of the Elf Queen, and then we'll turn her against her, I assume, and defeat the Summer Queen. And we can't do that if we're being held up by you." And she kind of stops herself as she's about to curse again.
Eleanor, tell them I have an offering from the others, from the Feywild for them.
Eleanor turns to Sylvester. Do they register the thing I said?
They kind of look towards each other and start talking amongst each other.
Okay, Sylvester, what do you have?
I have a gift from their queen, a song from the other side.
Eleanor turns to them. My friend here has a song from the other side, a song from the Winter Queen herself. He will play it, and then we will leave, and we will help defeat the Summer Queen, and everyone will be happy. Do you see now?
But I just
wrote it down, I think.
I definitely wrote it down, but I wouldn't remember that I have it.
Okay, yeah.
Or where it's from, I guess.
Maybe you have a dreamy recollection of writing it down or something. It is dreamy, right?
No, you forgot everything.
No,
okay.
I wouldn't know that I have this.
So I guess forget I said that then.
Retcon.
Unless he's just lying, and then it turns out he has it written down.
Oh yeah, was that just a lie?
He said, yeah, he
seems
said
like a
that.
very meta-gamey explanation.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to.
Alright, so Eleanor just
It's
says
something you're gonna find in your journal months later. Be like, hey, where'd this come from? Hey, this is good.
Who wrote this? Probably me.
Probably me.
I did this.
All right. As they talk amongst each other, it says,
Very well. If it is an important mission for our queen, we'll make a deal with you.
Eleanor rolls her eyes. Okay, listening.
The
Each of you
Armenians.
must leave a precious item as collateral. A precious item from each of you as collateral. Upon returning to our tomb, you must provide us with treasure equal to the value that we gave you before. For the returning of the mask, let's say it brings it down to 1,800 gold.
Sweet, thanks. It was 200. Mamluk looks at the oh no, he can't understand the fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, Eleanor actually, I've got an idea. She kind of like gasps. Oh, is it 800? Okay, if it's 1,800, then I have that in elf money. And she takes out the 10 Illyrium that she has.
Electrum.
Does that really convert?
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't, but I don't know. They're stupid.
They look at you like you think they're stupid, but they're really not. As they just sneer at you. They smack the money out of your hand as it clatters across the ground.
Okay, well, she doesn't pick it up because she doesn't pick money off the ground. So I'll just let that stay there.
That's what poor people do.
Listen, she has problems.
How much money was it?
1,800?
No, that. On the ground.
And Electrum.
Oh, but it's elf money. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just stupid elf money.
That will be like Canadian money.
You bring it to a vendor in Truro, and they're like, "Oh my god, elf money! I'll give you 10,000 gold."
Eleanor, what did they say? What did they say?
Eleanor turns. So we have to give them all a precious item and then come back here and earn it back with collateral, with treasure equal to 1,800 gold.
It hardly seems fair. And I kind of look it down and I take my pack off again and I look in there and I look at the bottles of brew that I have. And I'm like, man, I wanted to drink these.
So do they look very tough? Do they look scrawny or?
The ones that are kind of like hunched, or the three that are kind of hunched over, and like they look like you could pretty easily handle in 1-on-1. The ones that are tall, they seem to have this like kind of formidable like air to them.
All right. Eleanor asked also.
Make an insight check.
Insight check. Okay, I can do that. Insight. I hardly night.
Dude.
Don't laugh at that.
Fuck you, dude.
Nico, don't laugh at my jokes. They're terrible.
I'll laugh at anything.
Nobody laugh at any of David's jokes.
Stop
Nobody laugh. Stop laughing.
Just like that.
You know, one of the, or like, you can just by sizing them up, you know that one of the like taller ones, if you were to take them 1-on-1, would probably they'd probably outmatch you.
Fuck. All right, Eleanor registers that. Eleanor turns. Well, we can't win a fight here, so everyone cough up something that they would presume to be precious. Eleanor asked in Elvish. Pretty good. So I don't have to give anything, right? You guys are just gonna let me go?
I say, as you are doing a mission for our queen, I will accept that. However, from the other four, we require something valuable to them.
Eleanor kind of like rubs her chin and says, well, it's gonna be hard for Gerbo to do that because I'm the most precious thing to him, so he can't give me up.
Did you say that in common or Elven?
No, I said that in Elvish.
God damn it.
Did you hear his name though?
No, it sounds like
Mamluk kind of hands a bottle over to the middle one.
He heard the word gerbo with an accent.
And
yeah,
just one of the bottles.
What is this bottle?
It's a bottle of really good brew. We didn't specify exactly what it was, but if you want, I can come up with an RP name for it.
As he looks it over, he kind of scoffs at it and then throws it on the ground as it shatters.
Well, that's just rude. I was going to drink that if you weren't going to take it. I'm not going to drink it now. It's all covered in dirt and glass.
Eleanor says in Elvish, that one's very poor. I think that's all he had.
Not good enough. I need an item. We need an item that is precious to him alone.
What did they say? What did they say?
They need an item that's precious to them alone? So I guess something sentimental.
I like to drink. Let's see. I also look over my cast iron pan that I stole from a chef back in Mubarak a while ago. And although I've never really used it on this adventure to like really cook a meal for everyone, just myself, I kind of like I think on it, and then I do a cool like flip that a really cool chef would do with it, and I hand it over.
Yeah. And this one walks up, takes it from you, looks it over, and you see a smile come across his face, and he says, "Yes, this will do."
All right, we're getting that pan back.
We'll get it back, Mamluck.
I don't remember how the fuck I got this elven short sword. Actually, I think I just wanted a sword when we were with the other elves and the wooden houses. Fucking elves. So I just pulled this short sword, and Jerboy starts lying his teeth out. Just like, well, this short sword belonged to my very best friend. After passing away, he gave this to me, and I've held into it since then. I've refused to use it to battle anyone, afraid of ruining it and ruining his memory.
And Eleanor transcribes all of that.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Deception?
Yes.
Okay. Come on, I'm good at those.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'll double check something. Okay. One of the I'll say this one here since it's easier to walk around the pillars. Comes and sees the sword. They seem to like sneer at it, and when they see it, but they take it from you. And,
Eleanor turns to Jerbo and kind of like holds his shoulders and says, "We'll get that sword back, Jerbo. I would sooner die than let you lose that sword."
What sword?
No, oh, you're so aloof. I love that about you.
all right. And Val and Sylvester there, looking towards you still.
All right.
What does Val even have? She sounds like
It pains me to part with this, but I have this vial of cursed blood that my adoptive
I almost used that too.
adoptive father is ill, and I'm looking for a cure. This is the only remaining clue I have is a vial of his cursed blood that I hold with me to find someone that might know how to cure him.
All right, I need another deception check with disadvantage.
You better be good at deception.
Pretty good.
Can I assist him with that? Nope. Okay.
Oh, could Eleanor assist though with her inflection and charisma?
Oh wait, it has to be disadvantage. Let me redo that.
You rolled a 2.
Damn, dude.
That doesn't count. I think the first roll counts.
Yeah.
What if I expend the drawings to count for these? I have another one at Sylvester. I'll throw that in too.
For a limited time only, Evan will at the last minute.
No, that's fair. I usually give inspiration for stuff like that, so. Yeah, all out.
Thank you.
Third one comes up and takes a vial of blood. Looks at it, kind of like it's kind of confused by looking at it, then walks back. Your kind values strange things.
What did he say? Did he talk shit about my pan? I stole that fair and square.
He loves the pan. He says he's gonna make a great satay with it.
Oh, you better fucking clean it right. You better not use soap on that thing, I swear to God.
You're the last one here.
She hands over like
Trash
kind of her
literature,
version
trash
of like what a
literature,
little.
trash literature.
She hands over, yeah, a little book that you read to children to go to bed at night. But it's like her favorite one to read to kids.
What is
a
it?
good memory. It's like a little children's book, like a little children's picture book.
Okay.
But it's like her because she has multiple, but that one's one of her favorites.
Okay. The fourth one walks up, takes the picture book from you, begins kind of flipping through it as they're walking back.
Careful!
That was the sound of them receiving it.
And the first one that took Momluk's pan kind of looks at you and says, "Yes, items such as these have greater power than you think they do. If we don't receive compensation as you promised, all of you will grow to regret it. Now follow me." As he begins gesturing to follow out the door.
I swear to God, he better not be talking shit about my pan.
No, he was just saying how we'll get these back.
We better get it back, I swear to God. I like that pan a lot.
I hope they actually do read it. That's a very good story. I know Momluk loves it.
I can't read that story.
She reads it to him.
And there's
Whether
pictures.
he wants it or not, and they're fun pictures.
Oh, there are pictures? Let me see. Oh, wait.
There's like a pop-up book too, so there's little tabs that you can make. So it's
They're
like the bunny is
interactive.
jumping. Like
It's like very
Bunny's
delicate because it's like
jumping.
obvious. Yeah, it's like obviously
Oh, I love
very
this part.
handmade. And
Alright.
the reason she loves it is because a human made it, and it's a little human storybook that was read to her when she was a baby dragon.
Darklings
go.
flicking you guys on both sides, like escort you out of the tomb.
So while we're walking, she says again, so what exactly do you want to have these items back?
If we receive any value worth of 1,800 gold in value, then you shall receive your items back.
Hmm.
I mean, we are
We'll
going
just
back
paint
to
them
this
some
way in some
painting.
ways.
Val stays behind. Oh.
Oh God.
Val likes these creepy little nerds.
Just wants the best for him.
They're so adorable. They barely look functional.
If they were humans, she would feel that way, but for her, it's more like, oh, that's very sad. I hope they do better. Take a shower, boys.
Shower boys.
Shower,
Yeah,
boys.
boys.
Shower,
Yeah.
boys.
Let's see here.
Whoa.
Sophie doesn't mind.
Where's everybody?
I'm gone forever.
Val is all alone.
I only see my token.
I'm next to a spooky tree.
We're all invisible.
Me.
I'm by the spooky tree, but I only see my token.
I only see me as well.
This is all messed up. 1 second.
Sorry, guys. This is all
We are in different instances.
I'm next to the tree too. Oh, friends.
Oh, the world just moved
God.
under our feet.
Now we go together.
Twist.
Is
Is
this
Sylvester?
the fabled creative mode from Minecraft?
Oh my God, it's Hero Brand.
It's Hero Bra. It's old peculiar.
No.
A diggy tree.
This is all messed up, and I really gotta shout it out.
All messed up with
You.
you. Anyone have a health potion I can drink?
I
ain't
could
got shit.
I could heal you with a spell.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm gonna heal Val, but
But he will heal you.
You know, it's for like little like half an inch of damage.
I mean, Val is definitely more hurt than me, but you know.
Yeah,
Alright.
Val is doing really bad.
So you guys exit out from the tomb as the door closes behind you.
And the Skyrim overworld music plays.
And the Winter Queen said I had more time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're while you're while you're under her pact, you have no fear of turning.
Okay, good.
And there's no time limit, so we can just go on other adventures too.
And never finish this fucking adventure ever.
So, I don't want to alarm anyone, but the drow did say something ambiguous about how we're going to regret it if we don't get the items back, because they're going to perform some sort of curse or ritual on them. I don't know what that means, but...
Better not.
Does that apply if you don't care about the item?
Oh, I tricked them. They can't perform anything on a pan except for a meal. Once again, Mamluk tricks the stupid elves. I have gotten one over on them.
I didn't even want that sword.
I really like that pan, but still,
yeah, and I still have one of those vials.
I do too.
Really, really like that book. I'm not leaving without that book.
I like it. It's not a precious vial of blood, and I still have one.
You rolled a really good deception check. What can I say?
Yeah, draw man.
I will never be friends with anybody who chooses a Elven sword over a Dwarven one.
No, that's great. Dwarven stuff is great, like you.
Is this thing gonna run out at any point, Sylvester?
Wait, what?
Never mind.
So how do we all feel about resting? I guess we don't have any.
Is one gonna run out? Like, are you rethinking our business partnership? What's going on?
Sylvester, please. One thing at a time.
Also, what happened before we were met by those really shitty little goblin elf people?
Yeah,
what happened, guys? I don't really know. I think I was hallucinating or dreaming. I don't know.
Oh, was it night out?
Yeah.
Those pixies did like fart on me or something.
No, remember I made a pact with the Winter Queen that I would get the hair from one of the elf queens, and then she'd give us the harp, what we're looking for.
Honestly, most of the time when you're talking, I just kind of zone you out.
Wait, we didn't. So the hag's not dead.
Don't you think you would have remembered that? What happened to you two?
She's definitely not dead.
Can I roll to see if Val realizes that if you leave the Feywild to get kind of in a dreamlike state, knows anything about a situation like that where it's all it's either obvious to her or history check? Okay.
Can I do that too? Because I'm also baffled.
Sure.
Okay.
10.
Not very good at my history checks. Zero.
That's not bad.
Damn.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm very smart.
You probably remember that from your time reading to children, Val.
About
it's part of it's pretty much a big part of the lore of the Feywild. It's just a kid will disappear into the Feywild, come back years later, 30 years older, and not remember a damn thing about it, kind of thing. Where it's that is a well-known aspect of the Feywild, where when you come back from it, if you're not a Fey creature, then you will often lose your memory of any time there, or at the very least, the time there is dreamlike and hazy.
Yeah, it's almost. He's not going to remember anything. What do you guys know about the Fae? Because I actually turned out to be an accidental expert.
The Fae? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I have read you so many stories.
Let's all go find somewhere safe to rest. Then we can discuss things there.
Yeah, I could use a nap, I guess. I just slept, I think, but I could sleep again.
You didn't? Were you even listening?
So we came out of there with nothing, is what you're telling me.
We just kind of got up out of a long rest.
Yeah.
Oh, did we?
I don't think you've really had any major combat except for the vines, but that wasn't really that threatening.
Sorry, I'm just noticing that everyone looks like they're dead almost.
Is that
true?
I
just realized we had a long rest before the whole dungeon. Before the whole jumping back to the dungeon, we should have been on full health.
Oh, should everyone have been healed there? Is that why I have all my spell slots back?
Yeah,
that
we had a long rest, didn't we, Jenny? That's how everybody.
You do, but there was still. I think Mamluk in particular. That's why he's so damaged, is because the vines got one really good hit off on him or something.
Yeah.
How much health does...
Yeah, I mean, I know I didn't get back my constitution.
I'll say that you guys did have a short rest while you're at the Thornhag's lair, though. So if you want to spend hit dice, you can do it.
Scones. Feeling on top of my game.
You're the only one here with any carbohydrates in you.
Hey, I got my fucking dice.
Where do I go for hit dice again?
It's on the character sheet under.
So I've been doing this wrong the whole time with how you regain hit dice on a long rest. You only regain half of your hit dice on a long rest.
Oh.
Yep.
How were you doing it before?
You can regain all your hit
The
dice.
whole thing.
No, I think that's the right way, actually.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Let's say for now everyone has max hit dice, but you just spent one Mumlook.
Okay.
I'm good. What I want is to gain back my constitution, but...
Oops. I just made Mumlook attack and fail his attack.
Oh god, Mamluck.
When I get my health back, I'm like, fuck yeah! And I punch the wall.
Punch a tree.
Yeah.
Lose all
And
health.
miss it.
Yeah.
It turned out to be where Magog was currently sleeping as he comes out, and he's like, "Ah!"
Magog. That's
So,
there's no sign of Magog right now.
is everyone else full health? Because I see like red and stuff, but
The red was something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those scripts are broken right now.
okay, I was kind of worried. That's why I was afraid to fight. Is I thought everyone was like almost dead, and I was like, well, this isn't gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that what it is? They're broken because I didn't want to mess with that.
Yeah, that's why everyone has like green aura or yellow auras, even though they have full health and stuff.
Man, they
God,
broke all the
isn't it?
Oh
scripts.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Might just need to update them.
I wonder if it has something to do with the whole character creation thing being rolled out.
Maybe.
But the like big tree guy's not here.
You don't see him.
Wait, what? He moves?
Like, let's make our way out of the forest. We can talk while we do. I don't know what happened to the tree.
You remember him saying that this is his one resting place.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go back to the Elf Queen, huh? How about that?
Let's make our way out of the forest. Yes. And then
Okay.
we'll see where we're heading.
Start making your way back.
Do we have any reason to check on the sailors again?
Well, now that Magog is gone, they had a big deal about Magog.
Magog, the Yogog.
No.
Back again,
Go,
everyone's
dog.
favorite place.
Sudden memories.
Oh fuck.
Do we have to go through this again?
I don't see anywhere else to go.
Shit ass fuck. Dang.
It wasn't that bad.
You like
Only
fell
one.
through.
Very bad.
Also, it's nighttime now.
Is it really rickety? I forgot like how safe that thing was. Like if Val was to just stand.
There was a
back
couple of
and-
holes as we were
There's
walking
a couple of holes in there, yeah.
I'm just saying, like if she was like to stand back and kind of blast like a giant thunder firebolt through it, just to kind of like clear it out.
To burn it
kinda
down?
like
Okay.
Drano.
I think we lose our bridge.
Touch it. It doesn't touch the bridge.
No, I think if you do that, we're gonna lose the bridge.
Inside part.
Just, I don't know if that's
The
gonna.
inside part.
Janae, if she shoots tough fire, will it burn the whole bridge down?
It's like when you suck the cream out of a Twinkie, only opposite.
It's gonna burn the whole bridge down.
No, it's the sponge.
Although Mumlook would like that in theory.
I just think if there's anything else they
Good
can do, like shield us and make us think.
Oh man,
They
Val
just
looks
cross.
like a hieroglyph in that picture.
Oh, nice.
Looks like a jackal, like Anubis or something.
It's a jackal.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds
Um,
like a nice night.
I don't know about you guys, but maybe we should do this when it's bright out so we can see the holes in the log.
What time is it now?
Seems to be pretty dark out.
Is it raining?
No, it's the sound of the river below.
Okay.
Can we tell based on the position of the moon, like what time it is?
Make a survival check.
Okay. Well, she says that out loud because I know there are people better at survival than me. I don't know why she's the one that came up with it. It's a bad survival. She looks to the ground. I don't see the moon, guys.
I'll do the same. I'm gonna do the same thing.
You think it must be just about morning there, Eleanor?
Man.
Oh, it looks like the sun. If it's any consolation, the sun will rise in a couple of hours.
Let's say, Mumlook, you have a lot of experience, long nights out on the desert and traveling and keeping track of time through celestial beings.
They call her one-up Val.
Pretty early up on the night, but Val, it's about 10 p.m.
Yeah, Val has her internal clock in her routine, and she's like, it is 10:04.
Fucking showing off and shit. You got a watch. Nice.
So it's 10 o'clock. That literally couldn't be worse. We'll lose a lot of time. If we feel like waiting, we could. Might be dangerous to wait here, though.
Alright, I'm just gonna light a torch and start heading that direction.
Val's following behind Sylvester, like, are you sure you're still okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you don't want to sit down?
Let's go.
Eleanor it goes to Gerbo. I'll carry you through the log. I know it's gonna be hard on you with your little legs.
Gerbo immediately runs up to the log and climbs it.
She covers her heart and is like, "Oh, he's so brave."
Just
Climb onto the
everyone
top of the
knows.
log.
By the way, yeah, I'm gonna try to go on top of the log again, like last time.
Okay. You climb on top of the log, and as you're moving across, go ahead and make a let's say perception check. Okay. You're able to move across the log without any real issue.
Just before anyone says anything, I did say that this was a bad idea.
Sylvester, make your perception check.
You are valid and heard, Mom.
I have to set it to normal.
I mean, I know that. I just wanted to be right. Thank you.
Okay. You have pretty distinct memories of nearly falling through this log the last time you went through it. And because of that, you're able to kind of navigate around without issue.
Can Val just be walking right behind him so she also has no issue, or do I?
Yeah, I'll say with a roll of 18 and Sylvester going first, he's able to guide everyone through as well.
Yay.
Oh, everyone. Okay.
Yeah. Pocket line.
Rock your body in time.
And you guys are able to pass through the log without issue.
Like red thing.
To the relief of everyone.
Going home is always so much easier than getting there.
There
It's
and
like
back
we were
again.
being attacked.
I guess they don't sleep here, ironically enough. Weird.
Or
Maybe they sleep during the day, they're nocturnal?
Weed and break the law and loiter.
Oh, shitty little pixies sleeping on a log. It sounds like a nursery rhyme.
So how much longer is that potion you gave be in effect? It's scary and annoying.
Oh, I gave her the... Oh, man.
Yeah, you did that.
Eleanor's not hearing this, right?
I don't know, are you?
I don't know. I'm probably following Gerbo from a distance, appreciating him.
Oh, that's...
This year.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, I guess I did that. Okay.
I think it should be about an hour by now.
Oh, we're getting there.
Well, when did she take it? It should last about an hour.
Silence.
I don't even know at this point.
He looks at the sky.
Sure is dark.
It's been 3 o'clock.
Alright. Oops.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh. Beetle.
Beetle.
Oh, that was the shopkeeper guy from Wind Waker. That's right. Yes.
I was trying to
And
remember what that
Wild.
was.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I guess
So
he
you guys
was.
find yourself back in the woods from before, walking along the path here.
Is this where we fought the skeleton dragon?
It's around the same area that you recognize from here, yeah. You guys can
We
decide your
already
marching.
cleared out all the monsters and bosses from this area.
Do we remember which way to leave? Where are we going?
Oh, do we walk? Or do we have free will now? Oh, okay.
That's a great question. I don't know.
Wait, do we move around? Oh. Well, I think it was this way. I guess that's the character. I think it was this way.
Wow.
We're gonna get lost.
You were the one following the song, right?
To the northwest.
Northwest. That's right. Okay.
Wait, I'll go first. I'm the one who's a servant of the whatever.
Yeah, that won't help us with the opposing faction.
Oh, they don't know we're bad yet. You need to learn more about political intrigue.
You find the bone remains of the bone dragon from before.
Luke
pat it on the
takes his
skull.
sword out and slaps it with his sword.
Okay. You slap at the sword and you hear the sound of chittering all around you.
Eleanor runs this way as fast as she can. It's far away.
Okay. Eleanor begins running away after hearing that sound.
It's just rats.
Stupid little bone rats.
How intact is the skeleton?
It's pretty much all fallen apart. It's just kind of like a pile of bone.
Okay. So it's not worth anything.
Why are we playing with dead things? She yells that.
Because it's funny.
I can't see anybody else. I just see me.
Your brothers are not, because you haven't moved.
We're over here.
Lester comes back together.
I can't see you guys. Oh, wait.
Over here.
Oh, there. Oh, God. Whoa. Upside down.
Why is Val
Oh,
running
no,
upside
no,
down?
no, no.
Yeah, what
Let's see,
happened?
sorry.
There you go.
Mama should have a torch lit.
I do.
There we go.
I still should, right? From the tree section.
So the dragon didn't actually move then.
No.
Still there.
Huh.
Who's rats?
But before, hold on.
Okay.
As you guys are coming up this way, one quick second here. Actually, it's almost 11. How are we feeling right now? Do we have time for an encounter?
Oh, like real 11.
Yeah.
Almost 11. Nice.
Oh yeah, we did say it was 10 in game.
So a fight, okay.
I'm okay to go though, but you guys, whatever you want.
Yeah, leave it up to everybody else. Slugger.
How's Slug feeling?
I don't want to be the one who dissents and says, no more.
But you're the one that has to decide that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I'm very sleepy right now, and then I have to be sleeping tomorrow.
Okay.
That's
For sure.
that's totally cool.
totally fair.
Say, everybody make a perception check.
Okay. Oh no.
Ooh.
We all know this sort of thing. Yeah. No.
What?
Already a good sign.
Oof.
We
That'd
Sylvester
be a
notices
fucking good
something.
roll. I mean, it could be worse.
Where'd all my
Yeah.
good rolls go?
Sylvester, you notice, like, Eleanor was freaked out by the chittering beforehand, and you're like, oh, it's probably just mice. But then you notice there's, like, movement in, like, the dead trees around. You're, like, looking around like, wait, no, there's definitely something here. And as everyone's, like, kind of on edge for a second, all of a sudden this, like, weird, weird plant, like, small creature, like, suddenly, like, falls out of a tree, like, "Wah!"
I don't like that.
And
It's a rabbit.
and with what appears to be like a spear made of brambles of some kind, like suddenly falls out of the tree and attempts to stab Gerbo all of a sudden.
Oh,
All of this said it.
21 hit.
Wait. Oh no, it's not worth it. Yeah, 21 definitely hits.
What about 19?
19 also hits.
Oh god.
Okay, basically Dragoon drop attacks you.
One more time.
It basically like does a dragoon jump attack against you as it stabs into you for
Oh my
15 damage,
God.
piercing you with its spear.
Jesus.
Well, rip in pieces
Oh
every
my
one of these
God.
characters.
Oh, dude.
And then that's where we'll continue this game next time.
Shit.
What was all those rolls?
What?
It was rolling with advantage because I didn't notice it at all.
You rolled a
Oh.
1.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, there we go.
Phoenix.
Turbo!
And
Both
we
your
lost Phoenix's third. Yeah.
Both of your fucking dudes are in serious trouble.
And then Phoenix lost every one of his characters.
Your little dudes.
Oh, I'm not planning to lose Turbo at all.
Still means too much to me to be lost.
Yeah. You guys say that. I would die if I
What
lost
the
Turbo.
actual
What
fuck?
the actual fuck?
I was gonna use Sheila's reaction, but it's way above my AC to make it worth it.
What's this music?
That'll be the battle music for next game. Alright, well thanks for playing, guys. It was,
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
Sure.
I miss D&D.
Yeah.
a little low energy, but we were here.
At least we progressed a little bit.
It's my fault for staying up so late last night that I was tired all day today.
I've been
Well,
so tired.
How is it looking for you next week, Slug?
I don't know, man. I don't think it's fine.
I would really like to finish up this adventure.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, Tuesday should work.
Yeah, next week is good for me on both days.
Let's.
I'm not positive about next week though, because moving into a new apartment, I don't know what the internet's gonna be like. I'll get back to you.
We're all moving.
Yeah.
I'm staying right here.
I moved last year.
Keep us posted. I don't know. Maybe that's what our like in-person game will be. We'll just be finishing up this adventure.
I would love that. That'd be so fun.
That'd actually be pretty great.
Eleanor's voice is just mine, so I wouldn't have to do anything too stupid with my voice. While
I
people
actually
stare at
have
me.
a reason to bring up my fucking
Voice
too. Yeah.
There's always a reason.
You're gonna bring
Yeah.
your voice to them.
Yeah, say close this out, and they're just like, "What's this?"
Like, well, it clearly says Mumluke voice tube on it.
Who is
That's what
Mom
you're
Lo?
doing today? This is fucked up, man.
Why are you disguising your voice?
Yeah. Making crank calls, kid.